welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shantae, and in today's video I will be giving you this beginner friendly makeup look that you can throw on any time of the day in no time. So if you're interested to see what products I actually use to get this look, continue watching. Alright guys, so first off we're going to start by brushing my eyebrows out. I normally don't do anything to my eyebrows other than brushing them. It's just because I really don't care too much for the drawn, the extra effect that you add when you do add your pomade to your eyebrows. Sometimes I think it's a bit much, and sometimes it's not. It can look really cute, but you really got to know exactly what you're doing when you are doing them, so that they don't look like cousins and they do look like sisters. So more than likely I'm not gonna do my brows. So after I brush my brows, I just take and go ahead and put on some of my pore eraser, and my fave is by Maybelline. It's the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I love this. It's silicone base, and I just normally just take a little bit and put it underneath my eyes where my pores are. A little, they're not that big, but you can see them. So I normally try to put this in this area just to smooth the pores out a little bit. So I put that on, then I'll take and go ahead and put on my primer, which I currently am using the Fenty Beauty Primer. I absolutely love this. I do use other primers as well, but I've been using this one right here lately when I have been doing makeup. So I take that and I do squeeze it out and put that all over my face like such. Dab it in, and then I'll take and just rub it all over the face. I normally go over my eyes, especially when I'm just doing a soft makeup look, which that's what this is going to be today. Just a beginner friendly makeup look, something easy to put on and go out the door. So put that all over the face like such. Oh, and I didn't mention, just make sure that before you apply any makeup that you have cleansed your face, added your moisturizer, and then move into your steps before you apply your makeup. And also the primer also serves as a barrier between your makeup and your skin, so that helps also from all the makeup that you have on your face. Then I'll move on to, had to find it, my concealer that I use for under my eyebrows. I normally take the MAC Laying Low Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I've been using that forever. It's not too bright, it's kind of soft look. So I'll take that on a little angle brush. This brush here I've been having forever. It was in a set from BH Cosmetics. They're numbered, don't have the name on them, but I do know that it is angled, so I believe it's the angle brush. Take that there, go underneath my brows like such. Do the same thing on the other side. And just to smooth it out a little bit. I no longer go on top because I feel like it's just an added step in there and you don't really need it, because normally you're putting your foundation up there anyway. So I stopped doing that. Then I take another little flat brush, also by BH Cosmetics, and I just smooth this concealer on out just to blend it in a little bit more. So I take that and do that. You also can use the same brush that you apply it with if you choose to. I just normally take a flatter brush and smooth it out just like so. Sorry if I keep looking up. I am looking at my viewfinder on my camera so that I can make sure that I am in focus. And once I have that on, you can just move on into putting your foundation on. So today for makeup, I will be using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. Absolutely love this. To me, it's like a full coverage. You can build it up if you choose to. So I normally just apply a little bit like this, and it's the doe foot applicator. You can see that. So I just take some and just put it on your face, you know? And depending on how much coverage you want, then that's how much you should put on your face. Then I'll move in with my Morphe M439 brush. Absolutely love this brush if it will focus. But it is the Morphe 349 brush. Love, love, love this brush. The density of the brush, and it applies makeup so well. And you can find it at Ulta or the Morphe website. So once you have that, you just start applying your foundation like such. Get around your mouth area, the cracks and crevices of your nose. Make sure you're getting it all in. Make sure you're getting up there by your hairline, because you do not want to, you know, forget that. And if you see a light going in and out, that is my makeup mirror. It's censored. And so sometimes when I move back too far, it will cut off. And then when I get back into the sensor range, it will cut back on. And as you see, I did go over my eyelids as well. But I'm not going to be doing a full glam on my eyeshadow. I probably just take and brush one shade over the lid just to add a little color. So when I do that, I'll run my brush over my eyelid. And don't forget, it's good to bring your makeup down a little bit to help blend it in a little bit more with your neck. You can just bring it down some, you know, so you don't have the two different shades going on. It'll kind of somewhat blend on down a little bit with your foundation on your face. If you want, you can add more to build up the coverage. I don't mind seeing my blemishes come through a little, so it doesn't bother me. And you can conceal before you apply your foundation, or you can conceal it after you put your foundation on. With that being said, my next step is adding my concealer. I normally use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I love this concealer, inexpensive. I normally find mine at my beauty supply store, and I believe you can find it online. I'm just not for sure exactly where. I know I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember exactly where. But I know that normally the local beauty supply stores carry this concealer, and I use the color Fawn, and it's just a little bit lighter than my foundation. Not too much, but just a little bit. I normally and take it and just go, you know, under your eyes area, just to conceal, help brighten it a little bit and cover up the dark spots. I normally take just a little bit, put on my center of my forehead, then I may put a little down here in my area where I do get my hyperpigmentation from my acne bumps, and then I'll take a little bit just to get the smile lines. And sometimes if you have the darkness around your lip, you can apply it around there too. Like I said, you can do it before or after foundation. And after I put that on, I take my beauty blender. This one here is by The Real Techniques. I absolutely love this one. I've already dampened it, well, wet it, so that it's a little bit damp. So make sure you squeeze out excess water, because you don't want it really runny. You want it to just be damp. And then you just take it and you press in all of your foundation. I normally carry mine down, a little bridge of my nose. Well, not the bridge, but underneath my nose. And just make sure everything is blended in seamlessly. My light just popped back on. So, and every time it pops back on, it just makes it a little bit brighter. So, make sure you're getting everything in there. You just want to make sure that your makeup is melting into your skin. And if you want, you just take the butt of the beauty blender and just go all over your face. See how it's looking already, ladies? Looking good. Then you can move on into putting you some setting powder up there, because you want to make sure that you set your face, especially the concealer areas. So I normally use the L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder, and I have two. I have the regular one, and then I also have the one the what is it, medium deep, and that looks darker there, as you can see. So sometimes for me, I'll take another BH Cosmetic brush, got the little fluffy head to it, dab that in, tap the excess off, and then I'll just go in and put it underneath my eyes where I put that not foundation, concealer, and take it down on my nose, you know, because these are the areas that more likely you're gonna have a little oiliness in your T-zone. Put it on my forehead a little bit, like such. So down here, on your chin. I'm gonna take and just put some over because of course, you know, your eyelids go up, so you do have creasing in your eyelids. So to help that foundation and concealer from creasing in there, you just wanna make sure that you put you some powder in there as well. And then once I put that powder up there, I'll go in sometimes with the medium deep, and I'll add that on top of the other translucent powder. Okay. Normally you can bake if you know how to bake, or already into makeup, know how to bake. A lot of the times, normally I'll put the translucent powder up there, and then within a moment, then I'll normally just sweep it off. So I'm gonna leave that up there just for a moment. We're gonna go ahead and use a shadow to add a little color to our lid. So I'm gonna take this Bikini Contest color right here. It's very pretty, and actually, fun fact, this is actually a bronzer from Wet n Wild. I've had this forever, but it is a cute color. And you know, makeup, oh, I'm out of focus. There we go. I guess it just did not want to see me. So I'll take another BH Cosmetic brush here, take my bronzer, and then I'll take it and just sweep all over my lid like such, just to add a little bit to your look. It doesn't take much. See how it's added a little bit of color there, vice versa the other eye. Just take it right across the other lid as well, and you just keep applying until you get it to the desired look that you like or that you want for the day. So there you have it. You see, simple, easy. See how I just added a little tint there just to show that you do have a little bit on. Now I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender, and we're gonna go ahead and just dab all over the areas where we put the powder on the face, just to go ahead and smooth it on in. You can also use a brush of your liking. If you rather just take and do a sweeping motion with a brush, you can also do that. So once I've finished that, I'll go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner to line my waterline, just a little bit to add a little bit of color there. So normally I'll take and I'll just hold my eyelid down a little bit just so I can get that waterline done. So once you have it like you like it, you can leave that alone. Then I'll go in with my Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect by Maybelline mascara. Not gonna do any lashes because, like we said, beginner friendly. We're not gonna be doing all that today. Your mascara, and make your own lashes look like something. I normally start on the outside, and you're just gonna do some upwards motions. Make sure you're moving back and forth with your brush. I normally look up a little in the mirror, but you can look down. It just depends on your preference, and you want to make sure that you're doing a lot. Look at that eyelash there compared to this one. You can already see the effect, and I don't even have on lashes, so you don't have to wear lashes if you're not a lash wearer. Just like that. And I've also skipped doing the eyeliner on top, but look at my eyes. We're gonna move right on over and do the same thing to the other eye. And as you can see, I'm doing upward brushing motions. Make sure you're spinning that brush around, because you got mascara all around your brush. So just make sure you're moving that around. because you want to make your eyelashes stand out a little bit, because you want to make it appear to have lashes on, but you don't have lashes on. And there we have the top lashes. After that, we're gonna go ahead and use a press powder just to put all over your face. I normally use the Clinique Stay-matte sheer press powder, which is oil free, and I normally use 05 Stay Spice. And I just take my big powder brush like this. Sorry, my brushes have been used a little bit, so they're not all the way clean, but they're not too bad. I swirl it around, tap off the excess, and I normally just pat all over my face area. Don't forget to go underneath, because you did apply foundation. Once you got that up there, then you can go on in with your setting spray. I like the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. You can find this at Ulta, and you also can order it on the Morphe website. I absolutely love this setting mist. It sprays out continuously and it sets your face really well. I shake mine up a little bit, and then I go away from my face a little bit, and then I just spray all over. Normally just span, and then after I've done that, I'll go right back in, and where is my mascara? I couldn't find it for a moment. And that's when I'll go back in and do my bottom waterline a little bit. Bottom lashes are done. Looking good so far. So then we're gonna go in, and I'm not gonna do too much to the lip. I already have my lips moisturized. Normally I'll either use my Carmex, or I'll take my Smith's Rosebud Salve and put on my lip. Because you wanna make sure that your lips are moisturized. So I already moisturized my lips. And I'm gonna take my favorite lip liner by MAC, and it's in the color Chestnut. I normally like a brown lip liner. So I outline my lips. Once I have it to how I want it, just press my lips together. And then because we're doing something light, you can either at this point go in with a lip gloss of your choosing. If you like, that's just a plain basic lip gloss that doesn't have any color, just has a little shine to it, or you can use a lip gloss with color. So for today, I'm gonna use my Dose of Colors lip gloss in the color Almond Butter. Absolutely love Dose of Colors lip gloss. They are really moisturizing and not sticky at all to me, and I really love them. Press your lips together. Sometimes I'll take my finger and just go over it just to add a little mattifying to it, you know, any blotches up there. I normally do that. And there you have it. Finished, simple, easy makeup look for the day. Gorge, I must say. So ladies, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if it's anything that you may want me to try out for you. Any questions that you have, leave them below and I will get back with you. So until then, stay safe and have a good day. Bye.